All right, we back at it. First video of the new fantasy year. About to give the week 5 wrap up. Um, First thing I want to talk about real quick, bro. My team is nice. All right, 541 points for. Pretty ridiculous. Like a 110 average, something like that. 108. Pretty crazy. KP's in second, so putting up mad points. Sean's team's in third. I feel like Sean always puts up points in fantasy every year, never wins. In terms of who's been getting screwed, Lil P's been getting screwed. Oh, I guess Quinn's been getting screwed even more though, low key. 551 is tough, super tough. But Quinn's team's ass anyways. I don't really know if he would have won any of those games. Um, we can look at that too. Yeah, man, Quinn has been down bad, very down bad. Wow. Yeah, that's tough. All right, let's get straight into the power rankings though, because that's what you guys care for. Gotta get this shit out of the way. All right, in 12th place, we got Quinn's team, because Quinn's team is 0-5 and kind of sucks. What's wrong with Quinn's team? Uh, Russell Wilson is really bad. The Broncos are really bad. Tua is concussed, so when he comes back, that might help. Leonard Fournette, I like him, but Antonio Gibson, after this past week, I don't know what the deal is. He might low key become the third string back, which is concerning for Quinn's team. AJ Brown is a dog. I mean, he might end up being top 5 this year, if we're being honest. Jamar's good too. I think the Bengals are still just, they were a fraudulent team last year, basically. They got to figure the shit out for this year. But he'll still be good. Disley and DK. I mean, Gino's been holding the shit down in Seattle, so we'll see. But Quinn's bench, not much there either. Juju is trash. ETN maybe might end up doing some stuff. He had like his best week last week, but I don't know. And we'll see with Latavius Murray and the whole Melvin Gordon situation. He might be nice, but whatever. If I was Quinn, what would I do? Probably can't play Antonio Gibson, so I'll probably throw Latavius in there for this week. Um, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Quinn's team, 12th. All right, who's in 11th place? Scoots. Um, to be honest, Quinn's roster is probably better than yours, but Quinn's just 0-5, so that's why he has to be the worst team. And you won last week, so I gave you a little bit of momentum, but your team is really bad. Jared Goff put up like 3 points, I think. I blessed you by giving you Mostert and Devontae Smith. They need to stay in your lineup for the rest of the year. Unless you want Herbert back, I will trade him back for one of or both of those players, depending on how you're feeling. Um, Cordell Patterson really fucks you. You got both the running backs in Atlanta now, but Atlanta kind of sucks and they split time. So it's going to be hard to guess who's going to get the points every week. And like last week, neither of them got any points. So that sucks. Pittman's nice, but the Colts suck. Njoku, Mooney, Justin Fields is the worst quarterback in the league. So I don't like him. And your bench is like really tough, bad. Oh, Derrick Henry's there, I guess. Bye. Derrick Henry, you get your points there, but like I said, another backup on the Atlanta team, Craig Reynolds, third string. Odell's not even on the team, so I don't know why you have him. Josh Reynolds is, I mean, the Lions put up a lot of points every week, but he's not wide receiver 1. Is he wide receiver 2? I don't know, 2 or 3, but trash. Robert Woods sucks. I would never play him another week. That's all I got for you, Scoots. You need a quarterback. 10th place, we got Lil P. Lope's in the same situation as Scoots. He's got no quarterback. Derek Carr sucks. Proven last night. James Conner is now hurt. That sucks. J.K. Dobbins is the starting running back on a team whose running back one is the quarterback. Tough. Cooper Kupp, you already know. Waddle, also like that, but for the time being, the Dolphins need some help. Their quarterback situation. Everett on the Chargers potentially might get you. I mean, it's hard to get a good tight end if we're being honest. You know who the two tight ends are. You already know I got the best one. McLaurin also, like, I mean, he's been nice in the past, but Carson Wentz this year is just I don't know, man. Cooper Rush, like, I don't know why you have him on the bench. It's just goofy. Michael Carter getting phased out by Breece Hall, but he might be able to get you a solid 5-6 points every week, which you might. I mean, honestly, I'll take it in the flex. Swift needs to come back. He's a dog. It's my guy, Georgia. DJ Moore, also my guy, but Carolina is very bad. When D Hop comes back, that might help. But you already, like, your receivers really aren't, like, Kupp, Waddle, and Hopkins will be nice, but you need problems everywhere else, to be honest. Yeah, you're 1-4, lost again. Yeah, you couldn't be any higher than 10th on my list. All right, who's ninth? Baroody's team, 2-game losing streak. Yeah, Baroody's team's not good either, unfortunately. Quarterback situations in the air. Did a little trade with Lil P. I like Stafford way more than Derek Carr, potentially. Darrell Henderson, Rams, I don't know what they're doing this year. I don't know who's the guy, him or Akers. It's toss up every week. Najee's on the Steelers. That's all I gotta say about that. I like Lockett. I like Diggs. Kittle is the most overrated tight end ever. He's never been good. Stu Brady has Higbee in the flex, which is just crazy running two tight ends, but wow. Chase Edmonds is no longer the starting running back. He got like 3 touches last week. Damian Harris is hurt. I heard he might be out, might go on the IR. And Jamal Williams is the guy, but again, when Swift comes back, he'll get you at least 6 points probably every week. They like the goal line touches with him, but yeah, I mean, man, Brady's really down bad right now. He's got like 1 good running back, 4 bots, and Diggs. Yeah, I put him in 9th, but that shit might be. All right, 8th, we got Ben. Ben's on a 3-game losing streak, 1-4. Trash, but the names on his team are there way more than the last couple teams that I just talked about. Brady, I mean, he might throw for 5,000 yards again. Just does his thing. Jonathan Taylor needs to get healthy, but we know what he can do. Breece Hall is taking over. It kind of looks like, but again, we'll see. But it's looking good for him. Mark Cooper, never know. Godwin, potential, but can he stay healthy this year? Probably not. Mark Andrews is the guy in Baltimore. We know that. Jeff Wilson will be good before Elijah Mitchell comes back, but Ben also has Elijah Mitchell. And the bench is just solid with wide receivers. You can play whenever. So Ben's team's good. He's got 3 good running backs that you got to play every week, and receivers that you can figure out who to play. And Mark Andrews is the second best tight end, so it's a solid lineup. But again, he's 1-4 and on a 3-game losing streak. Couldn't be any higher in the ratings than that. All right, what number are we on? 12, 10, 8. All right, now we're on 7. 7th, we got Trev's team. Trev's 4-1, but his team is, it's not like that, to be honest. Lamar's been holding all the weight. Putting up 30, 40 points. When he doesn't, he loses, which happened last week. Dalvin Cook is good, but he's not the Dalvin Cook of the past. AJ Dillon is a backup. Debo's nice, but he's got, he gets the rushes and stuff, but I don't know. He'll probably pick it up. I like him a lot, but it's just been a little slow to start. CD, same thing, potential. Him and Debo got all the potential, but we'll see what happens with them. In terms of tight end, Zach Ertz is one of the better ones, I guess, to have, but still, I mean, you can't touch Kelsey or Andrews. Trev's bench, just a lot of interesting guys. I don't think any of them are winning you a league, though. Tony Pollard, Zeke situation is interesting. I mean, Pollard rips a long touchdown every week, keeps his points up, it seems like, gets the catches, but Zeke still gets all the touches. I don't even know who that dude is from Tampa Bay. Keenan needs to get healthy. Dog, Tyler Boyd, whatever. Yeah, whatever. Lazard scores a touchdown every week. God, I would play him. But over Debo and CD, yeah, you can't play him over them, but maybe in the flex. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, Trev just needs a running back or two. I mean, you could play Pollard in the flex, I guess, or Lazard, but you just Dylan. I don't like Dylan like that, man. But shit, 4-1, not bad, but can be higher on the list. Right now, we on like 7 or something, or was that just 7? Can't remember anymore. Next, Jake Perry's team. I like Jake Perry's team. 3-game losing streak, which is really tough. But again, roster wise, the names are there. Kyler is a top 5 quarterback to have for fantasy purposes. McCaffrey is going to get you his points. Clyde is getting a lot of touchdowns this year. Tyreek is Tyreek. Just need the quarterbacks to get healthy. St. Brown was doing his thing when he was healthy. I don't know if that was a fluke or not yet. Might have been, but he's been injured, so that's why Jake Perry's been losing a little bit. Miles Sanders is really good too. You got to play him every week. Kyle Pitts was the worst 3rd-round draft pick you could have made. I like Drake London a lot. He played basketball at USC too. If you didn't know that, write that down. Yeah, I mean, I just like Jake Perry's roster. I don't know how you've lost the last 3. We might have to look into that, but tough. Next we got Murns team. Murns team's nice. 2-game winning streak. Mahomes. Mixon, dog, but the Bengals O-line sucks. He might not score more than like 6 touchdowns this year. It's gonna be unfortunate. But he gets 20 carries every week. Stevenson just got a huge boost because Damian Harris is out. He should put in a lot of work. He had 161 rushing yards last week, which is fucking crazy. But it was also against the Lions, who have the worst defense. Sutton is Wilson's favorite receiver. He's way up there in yards this year already. Pickens showed potential last week against Buffalo. Him and Pickett got a little something going on. David Montgomery and the Bears can't throw. I mean, he's going to get all the work. And when he gets hurt, Murns has Herbert to put in to replace him, and he puts up the same numbers that Montgomery would do. Devontae Adams is the best wide receiver. Hilliard's been getting, he's not like that, but he's been getting points a couple weeks. So Murns team's good. Not really any weak points. Tight end, but I mean, what can you do with that? Like Murns team. All right, next we got. So that was 5. We're going over 4. Got Sean's team, 4-1, 3-game win streak. Sean's team is good. He's putting up shit ton of points, but I mean, he's running like 5 Buffalo Bills players, which is just absurd. But I mean, fuck, they've been the best team and they've been putting up so many points. It's been working somehow. Josh is Josh. Kamara is Kamara. He might not score more than 6 touchdowns either this year because Taysom Hill's fucking so ass. I hate the Saints so much. I fucking hate them. Shit pisses me off. Sean's team's got a huge boost because Penny just went out for the year. So now Kenneth Walker's going to do his thing. Marquise Brown's been way better than I thought he'd ever be with Kyler throwing to him. But D Hop's going to come back, so that's going to fuck with his production. Gabe Davis is really not like that. I mean, he was just wide open for 3 plays this year. Honestly, it's fucking ridiculous. Dawson Knox sucks. Singletary, they don't. The Bills don't run the ball. Shout out to Lizzie. Just gonna go right through it though. Just power through it. Judy, you can play whenever, every week. He's fine. Kareem Hunt, you can as well. Even though Nick Chubb is far superior. Brian Robinson is going to be interesting. I mean, they completely phased out Antonio Gibson this past week, so it'd be interesting to see what happens with him. And Dotson scored when he's played. Who's a good kicker? Bills defense puts in work. So yeah, like I don't think Sean has the strongest roster necessarily, but I mean he's been winning, putting up the points. You can't hate on his team more than putting them at less than 4. Third, we got Brandon's team. I mean, just been winning. He's got a nice, solid group of guys. Gino's been doing his thing. See if that continues. It looks like it might. Aaron Jones is good. James Robinson's also good, but it's still a little sketch with ETN. Mike Evans is that guy. Really good. Jefferson, kind of like Gabe Davis. I think he really is just open for no reason, though. I don't know. He had like 10 catches in the fucking first quarter last week. They suck so bad. Ben, I don't know why Ben's just trash. And got a boost with Javonte Williams going out, so Melvin Gordon should do his thing. Should. Broncos are just so weird and trash. I don't know. When Dak comes back, it's a nice either to have him or Gino on the bench, I guess. The Akers thing is in the air again. I mean, puts up points, then he doesn't. But good to have on the bench. You don't need to play him when you have Aaron Jones, James Robinson, Gordon, Michael Thomas. He has something going, but I don't know. And Waller's, I think, overrated as well. But 4-1. That's all I got to say. All right, now this might get controversial, but there's no second place team. There's just 1A and 1B. 1B is my team. Jalen Hurts has 6 rushing touchdowns this year. That's second most in the league to Nick Chubb. He's also 7th in passing yards. He just doesn't have the touchdowns necessarily, but he doesn't have. If he's just going to run them in, I'm cool with that all day. Zeke is yet to necessarily figure it out yet, but he's getting his touches. Nothing to be worried about. Eckler's suddenly figured it out. The Chargers have, I should say. My wide receivers are very bad, but manageable to work whoever in every week with Cooks, Davis, Myers, and Bateman. I mean, Myers, Bateman, and Cooks are all wide receiver 1s on the team. I think definitely Cooks and Myers, but I'll just play the matchups. You'll get 5 points minimum. You should at least, I don't know. Kelsey scored 4 touchdowns last night, and Josh Jacobs is dead ass the best running back in the league. Dude has been running hard as hell the last 2 weeks. It's fucking crazy to watch. Fun to watch. Yeah, so I'm just getting too many points from Hurts, Eckler, Kelsey, and Jacobs every week. And my kicker too, Daniel Carlson, I think has had 10 points minimum every week. 61 fantasy points from your kicker is fucking stupid. And I need defense. But yeah, 4-1, 3-game win streak. And I got Herbert hit me. But not until next week. I need him for next week. And then after that, hit me. And then I think the best team in the league right now is Kyle's team. He's got the 2 best fantasy scoring running backs right now. Saquon's usage this year is fucking crazy to me. He's just running way different. Way different. Nick Chubb is right there with Josh Jacobs right now. Just fun to watch. a lot of touches, a lot of yards. Um, Quarterback situation is iffy for sure. Not getting Jalen Hurts from me anymore. I'm making that decision right now. Wide receivers, Kyle's got some options. Mike Williams, Olave's been nice. T. Higgins, good when he plays. Fucked over a lot of people this past week. Um, Damian Pierce, good. I mean, that's a really good three wide running backs. Barkley, Chubb, Damian Pierce. Penny going out sucks, but you didn't need him. And he's got the backups to some of the better running backs in the league. Kenzie on the bench, and you don't even whatever. But yeah, I mean, Kyle's just got three solid running backs, three solid wide receivers to go through every week, and should be fine. Um, that's all I got really. Not too bad. Start of the year might be controversial. Kyle at 5 being 3-2, but I think his team is gross. Puts up a lot of points, but all right, that's it.